Good morning from day 76, and today's Memorial Day, I think. It's Monday. Today we are still going north. There is still some snow. Not that much, just enough to be annoying. Slow you down when you really start getting going. But yeah, good morning. Let's see what today has in store. We didn't know it, but California has morels. Have you ever had one?
Nope.
You gonna eat it?
I'm gonna try it. We'll give it a bite.
We should cook it. Okay. So I just had some lunch. It's kind of chilly today. We had quite a bit of snow this morning, which was actually most technical because it was at a very sharp angle and very hard, and there was no footholds or anything cut in, so that was probably the hardest part so far today. Very disheartening as we didn't have really much snow at all yesterday, but as you can see, it looks nice and dry. So fingers crossed we have like a 1,400 foot climb that we can stay out of the snow, because I think we're done embracing the snow. We want to embrace the dirt, the real trail. So fingers crossed for that. But everything's starting to get much greener, lots more trees. Definitely starting to feel more North Cali-esque. So we'll enjoy the change of scenery and hopefully no more snow. And it's sleeting. NorCal, you're amazing. All right, day 76 recap. Still snow. Not the worst I've ever seen, but it was very steep angled and hard to traverse. Then it got nice and we didn't have snow. But then we crossed into the Dixie Fire from last year, and so we are on a Forest Service road because it looks like the decimation from the Dixie Fire has made the trail really hard to follow, but we'll be back on it. The road pretty much follows the trail, so we'll be back on trail first thing in the morning. Well, technically we're sleeping on the trail right now, but yeah, so tomorrow we'll be in the Dixie Fire, and then looks like we have a big down and then a big up, and then yeah, I don't know. We've kind of officially entered the Northern California big pine forest, so it's been kind of a nice change of scenery. You can hear lots of birds. The cheeseburger bird and the bird, if you know what those are. One's the dubstep bird, and then the other one is the black-capped chickadee. We've chickadee, something like that, and we researched that one. But anyway, good night from day 76, and hoping tomorrow to be even more snow free and better weather. And oh, it did rain on us. It kind of snowed. So just kind of the whole gamut today. So we'll see you tomorrow. Good night. Good morning. Day 77. We are waking up in the Dixie fire this morning. Not over here. It looks like they stopped it just across this big logging road that used to be the Pacific Crest Trail. So last night we had a deer come storming through camp and hissing. It's like a sound, and you know, not used to hearing deer make noises, so we were all slightly alarmed, and then we saw it was just this young deer coming through camp. And then it got really windy at about 5 a.m. and our tent fell over because we're in a lot of like ash and dirt, so it's very soft. Rocks didn't help, so we decided to just pack up a little early and head out. So we're following this road. Well, maybe a road. It's like a logging access that was created, I think, after the Dixie fire. And yeah, and then Corey tore his dry bag that has a sleeping bag in it. And then my shoes, which I've only had for about 18 days, are shredded. So we were gonna skip Quincy and go into the one resort and just resupply, but we have some supplies we need to get. Also some first aid supplies for Corey's shin. Once we take a look at that and see what it looks like, if we need to go to urgent care or what. So it's kind of just evolving into we need lots of things, so we might have to go into Quincy. But yeah, my shoes are they're like completely torn on both shoes. I will report back later. So I guess today is just the Dixie fire and trying to make it close to the road into Quincy as possible so we can get all the stuff we need. It's like every town we need more and more and more stuff, which is weird because on all my other thru hikes I've like never needed to replace so much stuff. But I think that's the nature of the world, is things are being more poorly made and we're paying more for them, but that's neither here nor there at the moment. Let's not get into capitalism and all that bullshit at the moment. So okay, well, we'll report back in a bit. What are you doing? Okay, we're starting the 7-mile climb out of Bear Creek. Wish us luck! Okay, after a 30-mile day, we got a ride into Quincy. And the only place open is the local bar, the Plumas Club. We walked in and everyone is trying to buy us drinks and food. It's very overwhelming, but we're gonna order some bar food, have a few drinks, and then maybe try to find somewhere to stay tonight. So the trail always provides when you need it to. If only you could smell this room. This is the fix that I've gotten so far. It's the only hole that's really of concern. I'm trying to save thread. This one is about to be there, but this hole I think is manageable, so it's just the one where my foot falls out. I guess we'll see where I can send some shoes. Chester, I can't get anything mailed there for like 6 days because of how small the post office is. It's maybe to Bernie or to the Caribou Crossroads, but I'm going to be trying to get some shoes. So anyway, we're showering, and the people here in Quincy at the bar, what's it called? The Plumas Club. Very nice and overwhelming. We got offered like 10 people to sleep on their floor. We got our dinners bought, we got beers bought. So if you need to feel some love, just go into the Plumas Club and you're like gonna be a hero. Everyone there's very, very nice. So we're here at the Gold Pan Inn. There's a spider on the floor. He's a little guy. We probably brought him in with us. But anyway, guys, good night. I'll see you tomorrow. Day 70. Day 77. We are waking up in Quincy, walking down to the Safeway, headed back to the trail. Okay, so we spent way too much time in Quincy getting some stuff organized. I figured out how to warranty my shoes because Ultra's actually amazing. They're gonna warranty my shoes, and I ordered a new pair. So I have some shoes overnighted to Chester, which we should be there in 2 days. We had some food, we resupplied. We sat outside the co-op for like 2 hours. And now it's nearly 1 o'clock. We are attempting to hitch out of Quincy. The Frogchestra. We are 5 miles from Belden, headed down the big drop. It is like 6:30, maybe almost 7 o'clock, but we have plenty of daylight because we have to get to the post office in Chester on Friday because they're closed on Saturday and Sunday. So we're doing kind of high miles today and just hiking late into the day because we didn't leave town until almost 2. So we're just gonna keep on keeping on. It might be 8:30, but we have made it to camp. We are down at the bottom. We are like technically just outside of Belden. We're camping at a trailhead out here, just across the railroad tracks. And I'll be damned. We did 19 miles after 1 p.m. I don't know how. But it feels good. Except for my right groin feels like it got pulled like a couple days ago. And it's just not getting better. So I think that this means we'll probably take a day off in Chester. My shoes are filled with dust and dirt and rocks. So, hate that. The bugs are swarming. The little no-see-ums, the little mitsies, little fuckers, the little demon seeds flying into my eye, biting me in the ears. So luckily we've got our deep woods, whatever. Yeah, it's deep and other stuff. But this is doing the trick for now. And we're gonna make some food and get our asses in bed. So we'll see you in the morning. Good night. You're about to catch your sleeve on fire. What are you toasting?
My sleeve's way over here.
It's a turkey pesto. Something.
Is that working for you?
It's not. It's getting less. It's getting less soggy.